Oh, hello there, everyone. Today is Wednesday, the 27th of May. We're at the end of May. That's nuts. Yesterday would have marked Miles Davis's 100th birthday, which is pretty cool and crazy to think about. Some Kind of Blue is an amazing thing. But hey, it's Wednesday today. And you know what that means? That means it's time for comics again. Thank you very much for tuning into Comics Again. It's a show that enters your feed every Wednesday to tell you a bunch of the number ones that I'm selecting to talk about or just flash at you really quickly so you can maybe know what's coming up. Anyway, let's check and see. First off, from DC Comics is a new Elseworlds title. It's Superman, Father of Tomorrow. Jor-El comes to Earth instead of Kal-El. What's gonna happen in there? Are the Kents gonna have a new live-in roommate suddenly in their old age? Probably. Super Dad lands on Earth. Elseworlds. Superman, Father of Tomorrow. I don't know why I can't get that into my brain. I should mention that it's finally here. The last issue of Hush 2, part 1 of Hush 2. So Hatoosh, part 1 is wrapping up right now in Batman 163, so you've been waiting for it, you've been bugging me, asking me for months now, and it's here. The last issue of the first part of Hush 2 is on shelves right now, so if that's not too much of a mouthful or a tongue twister, there you go. Hatoosh 163, it's here. It's the Batman stuff that you've been wanting. Ryan North is doing everything he can to keep Doom on the tip of your tongue as we all approach the return of Doom, or the appearance of Doom in the movie theater. Well, there's now DOOMQUEST issue 1 here for you. Ryan North, is doing it. All the things you know that he loves about Dr. Doom is in here. It's all of it. There's a lot of really good Latveria looking stuff. Following on the heels of the One World Under Doom and all the fallout of that, now comes DOOMQUEST issue 1. Check it out. It's got a killer Alex Ross cover. Marvel's got a Marvel Voices Pride special for you with WICCAN and HULKLING, Raid of Ultron, one-shot WICCAN and HULKLING. Geez, my tongue. One-shot WICCAN and HULKLING. Here they are. Check it out. If you've been following what's been going on with the WICCAN Witches Road, I think this ties in. I actually have not been following in. I should have looked into that first. WICCAN and HULKLING. Hey, look at them. There they are. Raid of Ultron. Check it out. Marvel Voices Pride special, kicking it off early. Keanu Reeves' Berserker comic gets another one-shot this week. This time, Berserker Light Draws Breath. It is co-written by Season Butler and China Mayville. And China wrote that book about the Berserker character that is so good and so worth your time. If you're into this sort of thing and you've read some China Mayville books before, you know how good it's going to be. So it's the Berserker character in this. A little piece of him gets scooped away before he can be reformed. And what happens when that happens? What happens when you take a little tiny piece of an immortal warrior who has to respawn every once in a while? Find out in here. It's pretty nuts. Also, killer cover by Assad Rivik. Spinning out of the pages of Hello Darkness, everyone's favorite attempted Man-Thing author R.L. Stine has this was a story from Hello Darkness that is now collected for the first time in one place. It is the life and death of Lucas Dreamwalker. How many times can a guy walk around in people's dreams? Find out in here. It's a horror one-shot from the Hello Darkness line of anthology comics, but it's written by R.L. Stine. Might give you some goosebumps. Maybe there's some fear on the street. And lastly, I should mention that our pal Matt Rosenberg, what's up, Matt, was just in here last Friday for a signing for If Destruction Be Our Lot. Well, Matt is still writing some Spawn stuff, including the first issue of King Spawn that he's writing is issue 55. It's on shelves right now. And because we are so powerful with our magic and having things all come together perfectly, Matt was able to sign all of our copies of King Spawn, issue 55. So if you're into that sort of thing, come get a signed copy of King Spawn. Issue 55 is an all new direction for the character. Find out what Matt and Todd have planned. They seem to be having a lot of fun with what's going to be happening in Spawn. So I'm actually probably going to be reading Spawn in the near future. That's pretty wild. It's been many, many years. Oh, and one last thing, the book I am most excited about this week is a new criminal hardcover. It's 5 Gears in Reverse. It's a new Ricky Lawless story from Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. So get in on this. It's a standalone crime comic that takes place in the overall world of criminal, but it actually uses a bit of that one shot from last year to kick things off. So check it out. before the show starts on Prime sometime in the future, who knows exactly when, you're going to want to be reading all the criminal books, and 5 Gears in Reverse is a pretty good spot to start, honestly. I mean, they're all standalone stories, but this one's pretty great. It can be yours for $24.99. It's a nice little hardcover. It's bright orange. It's pretty cool. All right, that's it for me this week. Thank you very much for watching Comics Again. I want to remind you, or let you know if you haven't been paying attention, that we're going to have a signing on Wednesday, June 3rd. That's a couple Wednesdays from now. Like, not today Wednesday, but like next Wednesday. So that's technically, anyway, Wednesday, June 3rd from 12 to 2 p.m. Our friend, local author, Jadzia Axelrod will be here to promote the new book, Justice League Dreamgirls, that she's writing. It's going to be the DC Weekly Pride comic this coming month. Also, you might know that the character that she's writing in the Dreamgirls is a character that she introduced in a series of YA graphic novels. What was originally just one graphic novel, and the sequel just dropped. So we're gonna have this for her to sign as well. It's Galaxy as the World Falls Down. It's the sequel to the Galaxy, the Prettiest Star from a couple of years ago. We're gonna have these on hand, we'll have those on hand, and when Jadzia's here, it'll be the release day, brand new, first ever day on the shelf for the Justice League Dreamgirls series, so don't miss it. It's gonna be coming up on Wednesday, June 3rd, from 12 to 2 p.m. Jadzia's gonna be here. We're super psyched. Should have had a graphic up here at some point while I was talking. So let's hope this all works out. Thank you very much for tuning in. That's all I've got for you. Everyone, stay dry, stay warm, stay cool. I don't know what the weather is anymore. It's crazy out there, but just make sure you make some time to read some comics. Thanks, and we'll see you back here in a week. That'll be the day of that signing I was just talking about.